What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Steve G's Garage. Today we are working on the pony, tearing her down. Okay, got her up on the stands, got a bucket under it, we're draining coolant. I gotta start pulling off little things like power steering pump, alternator, plug wires, distributor, you know, things like that, little stuff. All right, guys, so things escalated quickly, as you can see. Got some things off. Check out this intake gasket. Now, taking the intake manifold off of this didn't do that. So this thing was done for. Look at vacuum leak right here, right here. All kinds of badness going on here. That thing was smoked. This side looks all right. First find right there. But I think that's it for today. So I'll probably see you like that. All right, guys, it's another day. We're back on the pony. We're gonna start pulling these heads off. So I'm gonna undo the headers, undo all the rockers, pull the push rods out. All right, guys, we got the exhaust off, got all the rockers off, got the alternator off. I'm gonna start pulling all these head bolts. Boom, 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 boom. And there's some down at the bottom as well. And then we'll pull them heads off and see what we got. All right, got the driver's side head off. You can clearly see that cylinder's good, that one's good, that one's good. Right here, it said, nah, I ain't gonna hold that in no more. And you see this is all a big burn mark right here. Same on the cylinder head. You can see from about here to there, the gasket just gave it up. Nothing looks torched though, so. The block looks okay. You know, no big burn marks or nothing. So. All right, got both sides off. This side looks pretty good. Nothing crazy going on there. Looks like the only casualty was this side, this hole right here. So, good, I'm glad. Makes me happy. We can just put her back together with the new stuff. So, you can see this was the passenger side. Got a little hot on this one here, but. And then that's the driver's side. Pretty obvious where the gasket blew right there. I got some heads. We're gonna slap them babies on and you know, clean her up a little bit. We're gonna get the deck all cleaned up, get the studs put in there. I'm going from stock bolts to head studs, so that'll make a huge difference. And then we'll put some gaskets on there and maybe slap the heads back on there. Hi, baby. Got the baby girl. She hanging out today. What do you got? You got a socket? Don't put that in your mouth. My goodness. So yeah, we'll get into it. Bam. All right, you got this side all sandpapered. You got the holes. Ran a tap through them. I'm about to go grab the head gaskets and the studs. Put some silicone on the studs, throw those on, put the gasket on, maybe slap on a head. What do you think about that? What do you think? You ready? I'm ready. All right, one of them's on. We'll clean up this side and do the same thing. All right, we got the heads on. How about that? Looking good, looking good. All right, guys, we're back in the shop. I know you can tell it's been a long time by the look of my face, okay? We got the heads on the pony in the last video. We got to torque those down. Also have been going through some things. We got the transmission out. It's down there. I bought a stall converter a long time ago. That was a 26 spline. Long story short, bought a converter, was a 26 spline. I was told this transmission was a 26 spline. I know, should have looked, but I didn't. It was a 24 spline, so it was an early model. Well, I had a guy recently go through it and change out all the internals in it, so it's now a 26 spline. And I can use my converter, so you can use that converter, stuff it in there, and we'll get it back up in the car, and then we'll have pretty much a refresh trans with a converter. So that'll make a huge difference in itself. But got a couple things to do. I got a stripped out starter hole in the trans, so I'm gonna helicoil that. I got to torque down the head still, so we'll probably be working on that here. But yeah, start buttoning her back up. I was gonna go turbo this winter, you know, but I just don't have the time or the money or the parts yet. So we are dealing with what we got. You know, what we got's nitrous, still goes fast with these new trans stuff and all refreshed, and that converter. I also got new gears for the back 373s, so that all will make a significant difference, I'm sure. So hang out and we'll get some shit back together here. right, guys, so we got the heads torqued on. About to slap this transmission in. We're gonna see if we can get that baby under there and put in her home. So I'm gonna try to prop you up so you can watch. It might be a show because I'm doing this by myself. So I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, guys, well, I don't have like a phone holder or nothing, so I can't really prop you up, but here's the idea. Just slid that baby under there. It's got to go up there in its home. So I'm gonna put the converter in it, and then we'll, you know, start putting things in. If we can. I think we'll be all right. We got to just jack it up, really. Put it on there, put a couple bolts in it, put the cross member in, and we'll be set. So I'll just show you when it's in. It'll be like that. All right, guys, we got the shift machine in. See it in all our glory. All right, got the shifter linkage hooked up, cross members in, all the bolts are in. Now I got to spin my old torque converter around to put these bad boys, you know, in the holes. So now I'm doing that. All right, guys, heads are torqued down, transmission is in there. See? Yep. Torque converter's all hooked up. Everything is going back together pretty smooth. Took me 2 tries with the torque converter, but that's okay. It happens. Still got to put the exhaust back up under there. That big old mess. Got to put the headers on yet, but I think what I'm going to be doing probably now is putting the guide plates on for the push rods and such. So, but I think that's going to be it for this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.